Bible says that Noah was a preacher of righteousness. Did you read that? He preached righteousness. He didn't preach self-help. He didn't preach prosperity. He didn't preach divine healing. He preached righteousness, the requirement of God. How long did he do it? 120 years. He preached the truth for 120 years and had only 7 converts, his own family. But you need to get a picture of this. Here's a man that people think is crazy. I don't know where they got all that wood. I don't know how. I just don't. I just know the man was building a boat. And for 120 years, he's hammering and they're sawing. And people walk by in crowds and droves. And he says, get right with God. There's a God in heaven. You got to face him one day. Get right with God. You're sinners, sinners, sinners. And they'd walk by and laugh and say, we've been listening to that for decades. What a fool. And they'd walk by, and finally he got it high enough, the hole was high enough that the door was there. And they'd walk by and say, wonder what's in that door. And there was Noah outside just hammering away with his sons. Wonder what's in there. And they'd walk away and walk by. Every day walking by the door. Every day they could touch the ark, but walking by the door. But one day, Noah drove that last nail in. And that day, the crowds were astonished when from every direction they saw animals walking to the ark, almost like they're hypnotized. And 2 by 2, they walk up the ramp into the ark through the door. And they thought, that's amazing. Wow, wonder what's in there. And then all of a sudden there was a clap of thunder. And the skies got black. And big drops of rain began to pelt them on the head. And they thought, what in the world is this? And all of a sudden they thought, let's go see what's going on inside that ark. But then the door, boom, was closed. And God closed it. God closed it. And it was too late. And what I've come to say to somebody today is, I don't know how many times you've walked by that door. I don't know how many times you've played church, come near, been close enough to put your hand on the ark, but you never went through the door. There will come a day when that door will be closed. You need to hear this, preacher. There will come a day when you will have hardened your own heart so hard that you can't even feel it anymore. Paul says in Romans 1, when people persist in their sins, when they say, this is who I am, this is the way I was made, this is what I'm going to do, God says, fine, I give up. I give up. You say, but you just said when you walked to the pulpit, the door's wide open and the throne of grace and the mercy seat. Yes, but he's not keeping you from it. You're keeping yourself from it. And I want to say again, we're living in a crazy, mixed up, upside down, satanic society, brothers and sisters. And you've got tens of thousands, yea, hundreds of thousands of people living a perverted, ungodly lifestyle and telling everybody that they're right with God and they're going to heaven and they even go to church, but they are so far from the truth and so blind of the truth. You cannot get to heaven unless you have the righteousness of God abiding in you and on you and the oil of the Spirit living in you.